In this lecture, we will solve two problems using the formula derived from the law of parallelogram. Here, the first problem is two forces of magnitude 10 Newton and 15 Newton are acting at a point making an angle 60 degree with each other. Determine the magnitude and direction of the resultant. So, I have to draw this whole scenario. So, this is the vector P which is equals to 10 Newton, and this is the vector Q which is equals to 15 Newton, and these both vector acting at this point. So the resultant R will be this vector. We have to find out the magnitude and the direction of this resultant vector. We know to find out the magnitude, the formula is R square equals to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos of alpha. So if we put here, another thing is it is mentioned that the angle between these two forces are 60 degrees. So that will be equals to 60 degree. That will be equals to 60 degree, which is our alpha. So if we put all this value there, like P equals to 10, Q equals to 15, then 2 into 10 into 15 into, and the alpha equals to 60 degree. Then if we calculate this whole result, we will find R equals to 21.79 Newton. So this resultant will be the force of 21.79 Newton. Now we have to find the angle or the direction of the resultant. So first of all, we find an angle with respect to P. That will be theta. We have to find out what is the theta with respect to P. So we find the theta, the angle with respect to P. So the formula is theta equals to tan inverse. If we want to find out with respect to P, then the P will go here. This is the tan. Okay, P will go here, and the other vector Q will be go here, and we will add P plus Q in the denominator. Then here we will add sine alpha. It will be sine alpha, and it will be cos of alpha. This is the formula to find out the direction. So if we calculate all these things, the direction will be 36.61 degree. 36.61 degree. 36.61 degree. So the angle with respect to P, it will be 36.61 degree. So now if I want to calculate the direction with respect to Q, suppose that is beta. So then the formula will be beta equals to tan inverse. Now we have to find out with respect to Q, then the Q will be go here and P will be go here. We'll add this thing, and it will be sin alpha by cos alpha. This is the easiest way to remember with respect to any vector to determine the direction. Then if you calculate this thing, then the angle will be 36.36 degree. 36.36 degree. So that will be our answer. That will be no, pardon me, that is not 36.36 degree. It will be 23.41 degree. Pardon for my mistake, that will be 23.41 degree. So we determine the magnitude, which is equals to 21.79 Newton, and the direction with respect to P, it will be 36.61 degree, and with respect to Q, it will be 23.41 degree. So we calculate both of these things. Now coming to our second problem. The second problem is the resultant is equal to each of the two equal forces. Find the angle between the forces. So that will be, that is our this is a vector P and this is the vector Q, and that will be the resultant vector R. We have to find out the angle between this P and Q vector. We have to find out the alpha. Alpha equals to what? The angle between these two vector P and Q. Here, in the question, we get that the resultant is equal to each equal forces. So P and Q are equal. Also, resultant is also equal. So P equals to Q equals to R. From the parallelogram formula, we know that R square equals to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos of alpha. So, as P equals to Q equals to R, instead of R, we will write P as they are equal, and instead of Q, we will write P. Then, the whole equation will be P square plus 2P square plus 2P square cos of alpha. Then, if I divide the whole equation by P square, then we will get 1 equals to 2 plus 2 cos alpha, or the cos alpha equals to minus of half. So the alpha will be cos inverse minus of half, and we know that the cos inverse minus of half equals to 120 degree. So the alpha equals to 120 degree. So the angle between this P and Q will be 120 degree. That's all for today. In next lecture, we will discuss other topics on vectors. Subscribe to the channel to get more videos on vector. Thank you.